Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be an energy check-in love reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, we're going to take a look at the person most on your mind or your current situation. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings. So if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my lovely Virgos, let's get started. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, your energy, beautiful. Your person, lovers, Gemini energy. They're viewing you as the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles, what we're not seeing. And the final outcome, we have the Five of Pentacles. So I think you've got a connection that's either being healed or it's being brought into stability. And I feel like that's what you want. And we have the Six of Cups. You might be crushing on this person or you might be wanting reunion. Virgo, it feels like you're going to get what you want here. Or maybe you just want to up-level this connection. You want to move in together. You want to get engaged, married, whatever it is. The Four of Wands, I think you're in a good place, Virgo. You're feeling safe, stable, secure. You're feeling protected. Okay, I feel like this is a happy time for you. The Judgment card in reverse, though, I think you're making some sort of major decision to either reach out to this person or to tell this person how you really feel. Some of you might be questioning your judgment, though, like wondering, can I trust my intuition here? Am I right about this situation? Because you're viewing this person as the Moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. So you are trusting this person. You feel like, they don't hold secrets. You feel like they... that they're transparent, they're open, they're clear. With the Lovers card, they could be a Gemini. Strong soul connection. This person feels like your soulmates or your twin flames. They're very physically attracted to you. With the Two of Swords, they may have been holding back a little bit, though. And we see the Chariot card, but not for long. Cancerian energy. They also want to break through. They also want to see an up-leveling here. Now, Virgo, they might be a little bit worried here that you're focused on the past or something that's happened between the two of you. But they also feel like the decision is up to you, like it's in your hands. The Ace of Pentacles tells me that they see a lot of potential for something solid, stable, and secure here with you, Virgo. And the Page of Swords, they've been watching you, maybe even when you don't realize it, but they've been assessing you. They've been patient. They've been watching you. They've been gathering intel. And, I like that because this King of Pentacles tells me this person takes those things seriously, who they allow into their life. They prioritize stability and harmony. They've worked hard for what they have, and they're also going to be really cautious as to whom they're sharing it with, right? And we see the Six of Swords. This person wants to move forward peacefully with you. And we see 10 of Swords. Some of you, this person is in the process of moving on from pain or heartbreak. Now, if you're in separation from this person, it could be that. But for others of you, they're moving on from a painful divorce or some sort of personal loss. The Five of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you're going to be in stable union with this person. You're coming out of the cold. My single Virgos, you're not going to be alone much longer. These messages are fire. They're really good messages. Leo energy, you could have a Leo coming towards you. I think you've been holding back. You've been building up your strength. I'm just seeing two strong people. I think you're going to add to each other's abundance. Here's what I'm getting. I'm also seeing a lot of passion and attraction. Spirit saying with the Nine of Wands, let down your guard, Virgo. We do feel like this is somebody that you can trust. And we see the Sun card energy in reverse. This person, again, I do feel like behind the scenes, like they're stable. They want something stable. But I'm also seeing here that they are moving on from pain and heartbreak. And that might be something they haven't been completely open with you about. I don't get that this person is a liar or that they're dishonest. But I do think with the Sun in reverse that this person, kind of like acts like everything's okay when it isn't. So just be aware of that, or there might be something here that they're going to disclose to you that's going to really help you understand them a little bit more, or you're going to be like, whoa, I didn't realize you'd been through something like that. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. This person can be sometimes a bit self-absorbed and controlling. I'm not really seeing that though, but I feel like maybe you were seeing them this way and you're going to see the truth. Some of you, they've been holding back they've been holding back here and really focused on themselves. It's kind of more of the message I get, and judgmental. And some of you, this is how they were in the past, but they've had a major up leveling here. You know, this is somebody who's been through a major transformation. Okay, but just be aware of that, because that self-absorbed energy and controlling could be how they acted in the past, either with you or with other people. So you do want to suss that out. All right, let's see, Virgo, what do they want to say to you? I see your side of the story. So they're not in that self-absorbed energy anymore. They're much more empathetic these days. And I'm afraid of what other people will think. Maybe there's been some gossip here about you or about them, and they're worried about that. And we see ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Or maybe they let their pride and their ego get in the way of connections in the past with that self-absorbed and controlling energy. But I actually feel like they've experienced some karmic justice there, some, judgment here from spirit. And I do get this person isn't like that anymore. So I do like their energy here, Virgo. But, again, they may have a little bit of an ego on them. The sun in reverse, this card can also be somebody who's a little bit, lets their ego run the show from time to time. So just check in there with that energy. What else do my Virgos need to know, please? What else do my Virgos need to know? Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. Yeah, be careful. There could be that gossip here. And, be careful with Mercury retrograde. We're in this energy from the 9th of November to the 29th. And so we've just started Mercury retrograde, but there might be somebody here, Virgo, who's talking shit. So just be careful. Get ready for a lighthearted and carefree time. There's some hard work ahead. Okay, that's either within this connection or just, with your business, with your job. Nothing my Virgos are afraid of. And someone is undependable and insincere. I don't necessarily think it's this person. Of course, I want you to suss this person out, Virgo, because I actually see, this healing and being brought into union, something you've been waiting for. I feel like maybe it's going to take some work, but let down your guard with this person. Yeah, see, I'm getting that more so, this rat and this feather energy. Someone working against you behind the scenes is undependable and insincere. It could be a friend, or it could be somebody this person knows that kind of doesn't want to see you too happy. That's more of the message I'm getting than it being this person. All right, my lovely Virgos, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.